Hey Soul Tribe, I'm back and I'm coming back on here with another video. And in this video, I just want to come on here to encourage someone to stay focused, stay motivated, stay determined, stay driven, and stay inspired, and to hold your vision. And yes, that's a conversation piece, to hold your vision. Meaning, what I mean by hold your vision is no matter what your circumstances look like, no matter what you're going through, no matter what your current state and stance is, hold your vision and stay encouraged, stay motivated, stay determined to bring it into fruition. I don't care how it look. I don't care how it feel. I don't care how long it take or how long it may take. Hold your vision and bring it into fruition. Stay determined. Walk by faith and not by sight. All you have to do is have the faith the size of a mustard seed. And if you can believe it, you can receive it. I'm going to say this again. Let me say that again because I said it backwards. If you can believe it, you can achieve it, and you most definitely can receive it. And with that being said, faith without works is dead. So I don't, and my mother used to say this, but I want to quote, unquote, and say that I heard a judge say it as well. You either going to have excuses or results. And I didn't tell him when he said that's what my mother used to tell me all the time. She was like a no-limit soldier, man. She didn't play no games. And so as far as taking excuses and hearing, mama didn't have time for that. She's like, nah, we ain't got time to be talking about what it could be, what it should be. Let's get it done. That was her motto. She was one like, we ain't gonna get up, we're not gonna keep sitting up here talking about the same problem over and over and over again. We're gonna talk about it once, come up with a solution and a resolution and get it resolved. And that was her motto. Period, point blank. And that's what I loved about her. She wasn't no joke, man. She was all about her business. She didn't play no games. But with that being said, I said all that to say that a lot of times we can go through life experiences that get us off course, you know. And if you lose your pivot in the midst of getting off course, sometimes it'll distract you from the vision and bringing the vision into fruition. But at the same time, what I say about this is that you owe it to yourself and you owe it to God, who has blessed you with the gifts and the talents to bring your vision into fruition. So if you get off course and you lose your pivot, all I say is reposition and pivot back, meaning bounce back and get back to the goals and get back to your dreams, get back to your aspirations, and stay determined to bring that vision into fruition. And again, I don't care how it look. I don't care how it sound. I don't care how great your dream is. In other words, I don't care how big it is or how small. No matter what your vision is, bring it. You have the tools, and God has equipped you with the tools. And if he has not, he's going to equip you with the tools and the wisdom and the knowledge that you need to bring it into fruition. But again, you have to do the work. And we all can make up excuses as to why we can't do it. But I say, like I tell my kids, can't ain't in our vocabulary. Take that out your vocabulary. And if you take that NT off, that N-T, what you got? Can. And that's what you rock with. I can accomplish this. I can get it done. By faith. Walk by faith and not by sight. I don't care how it look, man. I don't care how I feel. I don't care what you're going through. We all going through something. But faith without works is dead. Continue to strive to keep pressing forward. Pray and press and press and pray. Pray and press and press and Lord, I'm going to get it right, y'all. Pray and press and press and pray. And just keep moving forward. Again, like I told y'all, I'm unapologetically me, and I'm authentically me. So I just come to you all just as I am. But I understand sometimes, you know what I'm saying, all of this can be a distraction. So, and I'm going to say it again, y'all. What y'all see is what y'all go get with me. I got a humorous side to me, but all jokes aside, when it comes to my business, when it comes to me being serious about my business, I have a serious tone that I take on when it comes to handling business. But I'm not the uptight. I'm not so uptight that we can't laugh in the midst of handling business every now and then. But then, you know, we have to pivot back and get right back on task, you know, all jokes aside, and handle the business. But with that being said, what I was saying is, if y'all are distracted by all of that, close your eyes. Honey, close your eyes and just listen to the message and receive it, baby. Bruh, sis, cuz. You know, because I know it can be a little, you know what I'm saying, distracting. But at the same time, that's what God gave me. All that forehead with all that knowledge, baby. It's a whole lot of knowledge and wisdom up there. And I'm going to share it. I don't know it all. Don't get it twisted. Oh, baby. I don't know it all. I'm still a little sponge, baby. Soaking up a whole lot of knowledge and a whole lot of wisdom from the wisdom warriors that have gone on before me. And the elders. Respectfully. Thankful and grateful for them all. You hear me? And grateful for the knowledge and the tools that they are dropping up on us. The jewels that they are dropping up on us. Yes. Grateful. Very grateful and thankful. So, again, as I receive, I'm going to share. But with that being said, that's what I was saying. Hold your vision. And, you know, a lot of times we can get excited about what God has given us or the vision that God has given us because we like, you chose little old me to bring this into fruition. And yeah, God, like, yeah, I chose you because guess what? I knew you would be able to endure the suffering. I knew you would be able to endure any tumultuous kind of weather, meaning rain, sleet, or snow. You're going to get it done and you're going to go, you know? So a lot of time, God chooses some of his strongest soldiers to soldier through the battles. And a lot of times, God chooses, how could I say it? He chooses his children to be used as a vessel to bless they siblings. Kingdom siblings, that is. That's what I call y'all. Kingdom siblings, kingdom cousins, kingdom mothers, kingdom fathers, you know? But at the end of the day, hold your vision. Even if you, like, there's nothing, I don't think, and a lot of times people be like, no, I ain't going to do no sharing because people can cancel out your blessings. I look at it like this. What God has for you is for you. Now, they can delay it, but I don't believe nobody can cancel out God's plans for your life. And that's just my belief. That's my biased opinion, though. I don't believe nobody can cancel out the plans that God has for your life. Now, can they delay it? Absolutely. Can they derail it? Absolutely. But they cannot deny the plans that God have upon your life, nor can they cancel out the plans that God has upon your life. So I get the understanding and people's perspective and opinion on not speaking on what you're trying to bring into manifestation and what you're trying to bring into fruition until you have it done. I get that as well. But at the same time, I also get when people are on fire. You understand what I'm saying? And they are determined and they are motivated and they are amped up about what God is doing and choosing to do through their lives, for the lives and for the sake of others. And so it's so much greater than them that they are so excited about the lives that are going to be changed and the lives that are going to be blessed to where they want to share, you know. But for me, lock and sealed, honey. That's just me. Now, to each his own. In other words, I think it just depends on the individual. But for me, I keep it locked and sealed until I get it done. I work hard and I do the work. And that's, again, faith without works is dead. Like I was saying, you're either going to have excuses, as quote unquote the judge said, and quote unquote my mother said. I wanted to touch him and not touch him, but tap him and tell him, or stop him and tell him that that's what my mother used to say. And I think I did say that in a class setting, like, yeah, that's what my mother used to say, you know. You're either going to have, what is it? You either going to have excuses or results. And that was her motto as well. And so with that being said, I said all this to say, hold your vision. I don't care who you've told your vision to. I don't care who don't agree with your vision. God didn't give it to them. He gave it to you. And you better believe that if he gave you the vision, he will provide the provision. I don't care how long it takes to bring it into fruition. Don't stop working till you get it done. Don't. And don't let nobody get in here. Anything pertaining to your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, no matter what you share. Let me give you this little insight. That's my biased opinion once again. I have a plenty of them. And I'm not always right, and I stand accountable when I'm not. But my biased opinion is this. When it comes to your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, and your visions, can't nobody stop what you're going to do but you. You are the only one who has the power to stop you in your tracks. Now, can others delay? I'm going to say it again. Yeah, absolutely. Can they derail? Absolutely. But when you have a made-up mind and you are determined to succeed in life, and you are determined to excel, and you are determined to thrive, and you are determined to bring your vision, God's vision, through you into provision, into fruition through his provision, that is, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. God bless and say the same. We live, as my mother would say, and we live to see it and see nothing happens. Amen. If we live to see it and nothing happens, by faith it will be done. And so you just have to stay encouraged through the process. And sometimes you have to encourage yourself. But we lose, how could I say it? When we share, you have to be accountable when you share things. You understand what I'm saying? You got to know that everybody is not going to agree with you. Everybody is not going to receive you or the information that you put out the way that you would perceive it to be delivered. You understand what I'm saying? So at the same time, you can't get caught up on how people maternalize information or how they receive information or what their comprehension is about the message you're delivering. That has nothing to do with you, how they filter it through their mind and what their perspectives and their point of views are on what you've delivered. All you can do is be the messenger. You know, and a lot of times people want to shoot the messenger, but don't shoot the messenger. Just receive the message. And you do what you want to do with it, because we all have free will, right? Is what it is. So with that being said, I just want to come on here to say, like, if you have gotten off course, if you have gotten off task, if somebody has spoke a little word into your ear, I say this about that: let it go in this ear and out the other. If it doesn't align with your vision, with your goals, with your aspirations, if it doesn't align, diminish it over the course of time. Period. Meaning, or you can diminish it in the moment. You hear me? The moment you hear it, and if it doesn't align, be like, this is not by God's design. I'm going to let that fly. Let it fly. Period, point blank. You can apply or let it fly. You have two choices in those situations and in circumstances like that. Apply or let it fly. So if it doesn't, even my messages, when I deliver them, hey, if it doesn't apply, hey, let it fly. But if it applies, by all means, apply it. Utilize it. With that being said, I'm going to get off here. I just wanted to drop another video to say, hold your vision. Everybody is not going to see the vision the way God has given it to you. And it's not for them to see, because God didn't give it to them. He gave it to you. Period, point blank. And a lot of times when people give you their take on their vision, you may not see the vision. Why? Because it wasn't for you. It wasn't given to you. It was given to them. But God will always equip you, again, with the skill sets, with the knowledge that you need to bring it into provision. Those are the things that he is providing. See, a lot of times we get hung up on the finances. No. A lot of times God will give the provision, be the wisdom the greater wisdom that he inclines within us. You know what I'm saying? And when you gain wisdom, baby, you locked and loaded. Do you hear me? And you ready to rock and roll. For me, I think wisdom is the greatest possession that one can hold and that one can have. Because if you got wisdom, you can make anything happen. If you have knowledge and you have wisdom, you can make anything happen aligned with health. Oh, man. Anything can happen. And even if you don't have good health, see, that's where I come. That's why I be disagreeing with people, because people want to come up with like, oh, well, this and that is wrong. Well, we all got stuff going on. We all got ailments. Not all, but some of us are not in the greatest of health. But quote unquote, my mother would say, like, quote unquote, the judge has said, like, quote unquote, the judge has said, like, quote unquote, my mother has said. You either gonna have excuses or results. So you have to choose what you want to manifest through your life and within your life. I choose results all day. Period. And that's it. That's all. People don't understand that stagnation starts and is formed by what? Our way of thinking and our perception and our perspective on things. Period. Point blank. Challenge yourself to change sometimes your way of thinking. Change sometimes your perspective and your point of views. See it from somebody else's point of view. See it from somebody else's perspective. And you'll find that, hey, there was a solution and a resolution through gaining other insight and other views. Because we all don't know it all. Like, no one man, no one woman knows it all. That's why God brings people into our lives, and aligns people in our lives, aligns people, like-minded individuals. One, so you can pour into one another, you can grow within the brim of a community setting and grow within the brim and under the brim and realm of knowledge and wisdom, gaining greater insight from one another, greater wisdom and understanding and clarity. So with that being said, y'all done talk long enough. I'm gonna get off here. My back is hurting. Again, I'm not making excuses, but sis been up for the past 2, 3 nights to about 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. But again, I didn't make no excuses. Like I said, I just got my butt on up and did what I had to do. We ain't making no excuses. We just doing what we gotta do in this season, y'all. And I encourage you all to do the same. So with that being said, y'all be blessed. And y'all have a blessed night. And again, I love y'all on purpose, and it ain't a thing you can do about that. Ain't gonna change that good fact. God loves you, and so do I. Y'all have a blessed night.